Welcome. This is Mitch Argon, broker owner of Calneva Realty, serving you from Reno and the Carson Valley in Minden. I want to share with you some information about our housing market as of February 2019. Let's get started. We'll start off looking at pricing. This chart shows you the median price in January of 2019 compared to January of 2018. And what you'll see is that there's been, the market and pricing is fairly stable, some modest increases, with the exception of Carson Valley, which had a pretty significant increase. I think that is a bit of an anomaly, and I would expect that rate of increase to be more in line with the other markets that you're looking at here, probably into the mid-single digit numbers. As we've discussed before, we may likely see Dayton and Fernley have a continued higher rate of increase over 2018 as we move forward because of the greater affordability in those markets. Next, let's take a look at units sold. More significant changes here. This is really a continuation of what started last year in about the March-April timeframe, where we started to see the number of homes sold on a monthly basis decline compared to where they were a year prior. And this is no exception. You can see that each of the markets had a significant drop in the volume of homes sold on a year-over-year basis. Now, it's important to note that this change in the market didn't really start to take place last year with this decrease in sales until about March and April. So we're comparing to a January of 2018 that was relatively high compared to the last 3 quarters of 2018. The next item to update you on is month supply of inventory. And you can see there's been a significant change in this metric as well. Going from, in the case of Reno, from 0.9 to 2.3, 138% increase, and that moves down this line, you can see varying by market. It is important to share with you though that these numbers that we're seeing here, the 2.3, 2.1, 1.6, have been fairly stable since the September 2018 timeframe. So even though this is a big increase from February of 2018, we've seen them stabilize off through the 4th quarter of 2018 and here into early 2019. With this change, it's also important to note that even though these numbers are increased dramatically from an extreme seller's market, we are still in, for the most part here, with the exception of the Tahoe market, which measures a little bit differently. We are still in a seller's market. When these numbers are less than 4 months of inventory, we should expect to see continuation of increases in prices and more demand than we have inventory. So we'll be tracking this closely in the months going forward, but right now we are still in seller territory for the most part, with the exception of the Tahoe market, which is a difficult market to measure, even though there's been a major change. Thanks for listening. If you have interest in more information on our market conditions, we have a report that we publish monthly called the Greater Reno-Tahoe Real Estate Report. There's a few of the charts you're seeing come on your screen right now. If you're interested in looking at the report in more detail, there's trends there that show month by month in some cases for the last 24 months, in some cases going back for about 15 years. So you can click the link below and review the information. If you have any questions, please feel free to give a reply to the email you may have received. Leave a reply down below on YouTube, or give a shout out and a call to your Calneva Realty agent. Again, this is Mitch Argon with Calneva Realty. Have a great day and thanks for listening.